I was just looking for the weather, and this got a glimpse of my attention. Los een huiswerkopdracht op met je camera. And lo and behold, I was just thinking about, I think 5 minutes before, I was thinking about friends of mine. And these have grandchildren. And they were speaking about their grandchildren. And I was randomly thinking about them doing their homework somehow. And this popped into my screen, a suggestion from Google, how to solve a homework assignment with your camera. So there's a direct link yet again with my thoughts and what Google suggests. And this is just a fragment of what I've experienced, and I can't prove my thoughts or thinking that, and this is a suggestion of Google. But I think we, as we go and expose this happened, and I was just thinking about it just before, is a thing in itself. It's what many people experience at the moment, and you can't prove the thought, but we can prove as a society that this is what we all experienced, which makes it proof in itself. The numbers will count in that aspect. I spoke to a lawyer at one point, and she says if the police is unable to research because of lack of proof, then they must research by the numbers of people that experience the same. And don't ever forget that. So expose whatever you can, and if plenty, and the numbers start to count, then they have to research this solely by the complaints of the many. I'm gonna leave it at this. I love you.
So this was not about the article in
I was just looking
Plain
for
Sight.
the weather, and
Sorry. This is not about the article in Plain Sight, but the suggestion that Google made. Los een huiswerkopdracht op met je camera. That was what this was about. And so it was immediately deleted. Immediately. So I don't know what happened. I shared this link, wisdomplexus.com, Internet of Thoughts. I'm going to go there and show it to you what is on there. There might be something in the link that perhaps is a little shady link that I don't know about. So I thought I wanted to correct their deletion, so I objected. This is all Dutch, sorry. This is where they call it spam. This is where they say there's something wrong with the link. And this is the link that they stopped me from sharing. So let me see if I can get back to the link and film it. So you won't have to go there unless you want to yourself. So it doesn't look like there's no warning on spam or something. So I'm just going to share it like this. Cloud computing services, cloud-based businesses. Imagine a technology that can provide an instant or real-time access to information and computing power just by a thought alone. And this is the global brain that we're talking about. And this is the neurological intelligence as a follow-up for signals intelligence. And this goes straight into the brain. It records all brain patterns and sends it to a cloud or a satellite, and it's able to real time alter your thoughts by sending things back in EEG cloning, like overlaying a pattern to your brain that alters your behavior, makes you hear words, or makes you receive videos, or augmented thoughts, or makes you connect with the hive mind, like 5 or 20 people at a time, and synthetic telepathy. And they're not telling you that smart cities already can. It has a program, Alibaba, that was sold to European countries as well, that has an EEG field, and that field connects to your brain. It's not rocket science anymore. This is where we're at, and there's many links that prove it. So I don't know why Facebook is stopping that information from spreading, but perhaps because they're in on it. Because they were already saying that in the future, Facebook will be the metaverse that also has an aspect of synthetic telepathy. I'm gonna have to re-find those links, and I think I'm gonna make another video about that one to make it more clear with the proof to go about it. This was just going to be a short video, but they made it into a longer one. But if it makes the message come across, then I'll make it into a longer one, even though I have a splitting headache of the attacks that they did to my brain this morning. It's all for exposure, and if they won't share the link, then I will share it in a video. That's how I operate. We will not let the truth be held down. So here they speak about the BCI, or what we now come to know as the Internet of Thoughts network, could be possibly within a few decades. Well, it's here. The human brain to cloud interface was suggested by Ray Kurzweil, and he has written a book. And well, the techie world, he's a guru of the techie world, who proposed that neural nano robots could be used to link the neocortex of the human brain to a synthetic neocortex in the cloud. And here's where they basically expose that they're using neural dust, the missing link that they need to connect us to the cloud. And I shared a PDF underneath the slippery slope video on my It Is I YouTube account that is all about the nanorobotics and the nano dust, the neural dust, and the transparent shadowing. Even they can hop into your body with their tech and just completely possess your body and do behavioral alterations, or just spy in your body by seeing everything you see and hearing everything you hear. And that's transparent shadowing, which is really important to research if you'd like. I encourage you to do so, and you can find that link underneath my video on It Is I, the slippery slope video. You'll have to go back a few months and you'll find it. And underneath it, you can find that PDF that I'm speaking about, which is explaining transparent shadowing. So that's an exposure in itself. So access to all cumulative human knowledge, which means they are all storing all our knowledge in the cloud, but they can also connect people that are highly intelligent, if they wish, to your brain. They can also connect a psychopath to your brain, or a soldier in warfare to your brain, which is taking you down, basically, in every way possible. So this is a really important explanation to why we are thinking of a person and the person starts to call you all of a sudden. Or you find him on Facebook and you get lost from the times of high school, and bam, there it is. So it has the positive aspects. But if you realize the damage that is being done to our body and the loss of our privacy and human rights, then this is not the way to go. Um, they're siphoning our energy. They're if this neural network has to be accomplished with smart dust in our body, then what does it do to our organs and health? You have become an antenna, and we all know that and certain frequencies that we need for radio or smartphones are not good for our health. And right now, you have become that smartphone. You have become the receiver. It's no longer screen time that is damaging our health. You are the screen. You have become the screen. And so I find it very important to put this out there. And if they stop me from blocking sharing the link, okay, so I'll make a video about the link. So I can't share spam, but I can share the information that we need to have and realize that this is going on. So I'll just scroll through it and I'll share it in the way that they can't block. So I'll patiently scroll through it so you can read with me and you can look up the link. It's obviously important enough for them to block. From neuronanobots, the Internet of Thoughts will allow the act of accessing information to become as natural when we think and remember memory. With the Internet of Thought, our collective knowledge will be accessible to all, just with a thought and without any external devices. You won't need to type or on a keyboard or touch a screen to access any or enter any information. That means your thoughts are accessible to others as well. Like I said, transparent shadowing, look it up. And they're speaking now of the Internet of Things, but the Internet of Bodies and the Internet of Thoughts and the Internet of Things are all becoming one. All apps are integrated in that too. So imagine all apps making you into a princess on a picture or looking into the mirror and making you extremely old. They can do that in your brain, and they can even, if you think I'm gonna make it's so wide, it goes so far, but I've had in the beginning of my hack, my biohack and my smartphone hack, I was trying to make a picture of me, and they made me into a really old woman no matter what camera shot I took. And when I looked at the real Kirsten, there was still a beautiful young woman there, but they were trying to tell me, this is what we're going to do to you, trauma-based mind control. Yeah, memories. Read this, people. It's really important. The Internet of Thought assures us to bring ourselves online, where we would be able to take our thoughts into the real world. Internet of Behaviors, challenges in industrial Internet of Things, challenges you might face moving the Internet of Space. So if we start to speak about the things that are happening to us, they say you're a nut. While it's all explainable and provable with all the links in the techie world, only it is illegal to do this to us with the basic human rights. These are still in the way. So they're exploring and they're um, improving all their plans and systems on us at this moment. And when we start to expose that things are happening that we can only explain with the techie information, they just bluntly delete it. So get your ass to this link and connect that with Sabrina Wallace's information and read Ray Kurzweil and go to Alison McDowell to inform yourself on the world that they are rolling out as we speak. Even on children, they're doing this. And this then all connects to the Venus Project that was shot down so viciously and correctly, that they will go to a society where everything is connected to the cyborg system and that cybernetics will prevail. And this is not a utopia. This will be a dystopia because there will be like major depopulation and major totalitarianism. And yeah, this is what I have to share for now in a nutshell with a headache. But I want it out. I want this message out there, and you gotta do the research yourself. But I'm steering you in the direction that is very necessary for you to read up really fast on what they're doing to society right now, and it'll only get worse. And we have but little time, I think, to share this information to in order to understand it and be wise about taking actions to stop this and tell our legislators of the World Economic Forum, the very undemocratic World Economic Forum that are in our cabinets, we will not accept this because it basically strips us of all of our human rights. And it will even go to that Sesame Score credit system that will mine us. It will mine us for our income. And that's slavery. And I do not consent.